15. That's what I'm waiting on.
Oh, Ange talking, and we're in the closet.
What?
She's chatting about her TikTok.
I am. I'm almost up
Didn't know that the Mikey goes on.
I'm almost up to 15,000 followers. I wish I could get that on my Instagram. But anyway.
TikTok, you don't stop.
I like the TikTok. What's up?
What's up? Drinking your tea?
I'm drinking tea. I'm freezing.
Yeah, I should have got some tea, or someone should have got me some tea.
Psh, you can get your own tea.
Oh,
so,
titty.
Here we go. Right off the bat, 38 seconds in, he's already thrown it out there.
That's right. To get hot, get started.
Listen, I have a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
You're going to have to stop driving my car so aggressively. You want to know why?
I know why.
Why?
Because you have stickers on your car with your name on it.
Yes. My car is an advertisement for Ange Fitco. And Jeff, we drive my car almost all the time. And Jeff drives like a maniac. And not only does he drive like a maniac, he drives aggressively, beeps at people if they don't do exactly what he thinks they should be doing. And then after he beeps them, which he calls it a nudge.
It was a nudge tonight. The guy's sitting at the freaking stop sign at people of Chucktown, of Charleston, West Virginia. If you're at the Gucci Kroger and you're leaving, and you turn right right by the hospital, not the hospital, but the bank, in between the bank, whatever, and the little help right, whatever it is. You take a right there. Then you come to a stop sign where people are coming down from the neighborhood. I get this guy in front of me sitting there, and just because cars are coming up, 100% of them are turning right to go to Kroger. None of them are going straight up the hill. This guy won't go until it's completely clear. So what do? I give him a nice little beep of a nudge. Just a beep.
Well, first of all, he's yelling at the guy. Like, that's going to do anything because the guy can't hear him. All it does is create stress and anxiety for the people that's in the car with you. It's not a relaxing time when you're over there. Come on, let's go. Stupid idiot. What's your problem? Drive your car. Grow some balls. Like, you're yelling all this stuff. And I'm sitting over here just trying to have a nice Tuesday evening. And it's like, oh my gosh. Well, he does all that. Then he nudges him a couple of times. Then when we finally get out onto the main road, he flies around him and gets in front of him. And what do you see on the back of my window? Ange Fitco. So now this guy's like, what a bitch, right? And like, he's like cussing me and like, his wife's looking me up on social media being like, oh, and now they hate me. Thanks a lot, Jeff.
None of that's happened.
Next time,
none of that's happened.
I guarantee you, if somebody did that to you, was nudging you, flew around you, got in front of you, and there was any type of like what might be a social media link, you're going to be like, go look that up. We've done it before.
Listen, if I'm being a jerk off and I'm sitting there and I realize...
But you may not think you're being a jerk off. That guy might not have thought he was being a jerk off. He might have been
having
a conversation.
Then he really is a jerk off.
Maybe something bad happened to him today and he was zoned out.
Well, I don't know that.
I know.
I didn't know
you
that.
don't know that. You don't know what people are going through. So leave him alone. He was just being cautious. Maybe he has a baby in the car and maybe it's a newborn and they're nervous parents and they're being super careful in the car. Maybe somebody in his family just died in a car accident, so he's being super careful. Maybe he was just in a car accident,
so
he's being super
careful. That he's an idiot and he can't drive. That is the odds.
Probably accurate. But what I'm saying is you don't know. So now you get in front of him, they're looking me up, and I look like a bad person. So here's what I'm doing.
They couldn't see it.
Yes, they could.
Nah, they weren't close enough.
Okay, what about when we got to the stoplight and they were behind us? Okay, here's what I'm gonna tell you. One more time and you're grounded. One more time you act out in my car when I'm with you, you won't drive it anymore. You can drive your own car. I'll drive. Anyway.
You won't drive, for one.
Yes, I will. I drive every day.
Not when I'm going with you. You're like, you drive. You drive.
I prefer you to drive, but if you keep acting like a lunatic, I'm going to have to drive my car because I have to protect my reputation in Charleston. Which I can't say that I haven't done that before.
You're much more aggressive than me.
I am aggressive, but I don't make a scene.
I don't think I made a scene.
You do make a scene in the car. Yes, you do. You've made a scene the past 2 days in the car.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. I think you're a little sensitive. I think you're a highly sensitive person.
I'm not an HSP. No, I'm not. I'm just saying. I don't want people to think.
And you
it's
know
not
what you are?
gonna
You're an
be
empath. You're.
Oh, here we go.
You're feeling. You're feeling the feelings of the people in the car in front of you.
I'm not claiming to do that at all. I'm just saying you need to calm down. It's raising your blood pressure. You're getting all frustrated. It puts you in a type of mood. Just chill.
Holding it in would make me explode.
Holding what? And why are you so aggressive in the car?
I don't know. There's something about getting in the car that makes you just, it ramps things up a little bit. Getting in that hunk of steel, going fast.
Oh, my car is a hunk of steel. That's right. You're right.
Just zooming around. It just increases the stress levels in your body naturally without you even recognizing it.
I don't think it does.
Oh, it does.
I don't think it does.
Oh, it does.
I don't think it does.
Oh, it does.
Not for me.
It does. You don't even know it. That's
Oh
what I
my
just
gosh,
said.
why are you telling me how I feel right now? I don't get in the car and get stressed because I'm driving.
Oh, I don't either.
You just said you did.
I'm saying
You said it
there's
increases stress levels.
Well, not that you recognize. It puts you on
Here
alert
he
and on
does.
edge where you're looking around and you have to
You're
use
alert, but on edge.
senses that you don't normally use. They're heightened because you really got to be careful because
That
you
doesn't-
know the dangers.
That doesn't mean you need to be aggressive with the people of Charleston because
You
they don't
know-
drive like you think they should be driving.
Look, all of us have our problems. This is one of mine, and I'm going to get help.
He's
I
got 99
promise.
problems and driving is one of them.
Yes, and
That's legit.
gosh, that was the whitest thing you've ever said.
I'm white. It's
That's-
okay.
That's true. That's a good point.
Jeez.
Another thing. I don't know what I was going to say.
Because you know I'm right.
I said you're right. I said this is one of my problems. Okay?
What? Well, you
Listen.
need a 10-step program to break you from this.
Okay.
I say every time that you get heated with somebody, you owe me something. Like monetary, like you have to buy me
What?
something. Yeah, you owe me something. Because it's my car. It's my reputation out there on the line. So every time you get upset and yell at a car, when
Are you
I
gonna
hear
make
you,
me do
you
dirty
have to.
things
No,
to you,
I
like,
said
you know?
buy me something. You got to buy me a pair of yoga pants or a sweatshirt. Jeff randomly bought me a sweatshirt the other day. It was the nicest thing. I was getting my nails done first of all, which is very nice. He went to TJ Maxx. He got finished, and I was like, well, "Why don't you come in the nail salon and sit with me?" Because there was like nobody in there. Normally, he wouldn't come and sit in the nail salon with me, but you know, we're on this thing in 2020 where we're going to treat each other like we're dating each other. Which, but clearly, by the start of this podcast, this is definitely how dating people treat each other. Anyway, so we were doing different things, and he was like, he came in the nail salon, he pulled up a little chair by me, and he was like, "Oh, I bought you something." And no, I said, "Did you find anything good in TJ Maxx?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he never buys himself anything. I was like, "Oh, what did you get ya?" He's like, "Oh no, I got you something." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "They're cute on you. I thought you would like them, so I bought you one." And I get in the car, and it's like a sweatshirt.
It's one of them cut off ones. The long sleeve, but it's kind of cut off. It's cool. I love them. I love those on you.
Yeah, it's
They're
not like
very-
a belly shirt, but it is cut off.
No,
it's
it
not
comes
like a
down, but
tight
it's not a
sweat-
long
yeah, I
sweatshirt.
like
It
those
doesn't.
kind, too.
You know, I like those because they are pro booty. Whoever made those said there is no way
They don't cover the booty.
this is going to cover a booty.
Right,
So, I like it on you.
right.
They look cute, and I went in and I found a sweatshirt for me. It was the Office sweat hoodie.
The Office.
Yeah, it was the Office. It had a saying on it, like The Office, our show, The Office.
Oh, like what? That's what she said?
Yes, it did say that's what she said. And it had Michael Scott, a picture of him on there. And I picked it up and I was walking over and I saw those and I was looking at those and I was like, yeah, I'm going to get this for Ange. And then I just threw the hoodie on top.
Yeah, you're so
Because
sweet.
It was like, the hoodie wasn't as big of a deal to me. And plus, the hoodie plus the one, I just was like, I don't want to pay for all of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But she'll wear it more and she'll enjoy it more.
Oh, I've already worn it twice.
I won't wear it as much.
Yeah,
So
that was so nice of you.
every once in a while, I'll do something nice.
Well, back to what I was saying. Every time when I'm in the car, because if I'm not in the car, I can't hold you accountable. So therefore, I would think it should count. I think it should be an honor system, and you should say, "I went nuts in your car today. I owe you a pair of yoga pants, or I owe you a sweatshirt, or I owe you a tank top, or I owe you some new lip gloss, or something like that."
I heard you earlier today.
What?
You need new lip gloss.
You can't go buy my lip gloss.
True. I'll mess that up for sure.
Yeah, it's got to be lip plumper.
Yes.
So I think that should be your thing, because that's going to be step 1 in your 10 step program. Let's just make it a 1-step program.
I was gonna say if it's
10's
gonna
a
be
lot.
if it's gonna be 10 steps, I'm just gonna give up now.
Yeah, let's
'Cause
just
I'm
do
not gonna
that.
make
Let's
it.
just make that the deal.
How
Can
do
we
you
make that the
turn
deal?
something that you know is irresistible for me into
I think you
turning
need
it
to
into
change-
something where you
I
get
think-
something out of it?
I think this is an intervention, and I think that you need to change your ways when it comes to that, and I'm here to help. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you and to get some stuff.
Yes, there we go. There we go.
No, if I wanted stuff, I would just go get stuff. But I'm just trying to help you, so you owe me something.
I can do that.
Or I can just start cutting you off. I can say every time you do it, I'm cutting you off. So there's nothing for you tonight.
But what about you? You're cutting me off. You're the one that's in your
Oh,
prime.
yeah, but I mean, I definitely, I have ways.
Oh, do tell.
No, I am not. It's not for the podcast.
Well,
It's not for the podcast.
that sounds awful.
It's for when we turn the microphone off. Oh, it's not awful. It's not awful.
So you're going to cut me off.
There's a way to prevent being cut off. Drive like a sensible freaking person.
I like the buying things better.
Okay, I like that. Fine. Let's
We're
go with
both
that.
happy. Nobody
go with
gets
that.
cut off, and I don't have to wonder where you're getting your action from.
I didn't mean it that way. Why do you take it that way? I didn't mean it that way, obviously.
I know. I'm kidding.
Jeez.
I-
Okay.
I know exactly the spot where you get your action from.
Okay, moving on. So tomorrow is my birthday. This is the last day I'm going to be able to talk about this on the podcast till next year, because I don't think we're podcasting tomorrow night. Well, maybe we are. I don't know.
Birthday podcast.
Birthday podcast. So I'm excited about that, but I have to wake up at 4:45 in the morning, which I am not, in fact, excited about at all.
No, that's not.
Although it makes my birthday longer. So there's
Yeah,
that.
but
Nobody's going to be really, I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to go to lunch. We're going to go to dinner. It's going to be all about food. I went to lunch with my mom and my grandma and my aunt today, because all of our birthdays, except my grandma's, so my mom's, my aunt's, and I's are in January, really close together. Jeff's yawning. I'm going to be boring.
no,
just
you're
talking.
You're not boring. It's just
I'm
you
just
know how it
talking.
is when
so
I
we,
sit
we
down.
went to lunch, and it was really good. But it's like, birthdays are all about food.
Birthdays are about food.
I did.
Any celebration's about food.
I did a special TikTok for my birthday. You'll have to watch that tomorrow. Remember I did it? Remember what I did with the cupcake?
Yes, that's awesome. Hysterical. I mean, why didn't you get mad at me for not remember immediately?
Well, because I don't remember anything.
Right.
I mean, I don't get
I'm
mad
just
at you
kidding.
for not remembering.
I know you don't.
If you forget my birthday, I'll be mad. But there's no way you can. I talk about it every day of January.
I can't. It's like you forgetting about sex with me. I mean,
Yeah.
sexual things, because I always refer to them.
Right, so there's no way. But, so tonight's class was birthday editions. Everything was 44 seconds, 44 reps. And that's always a good time. They really like that.
What's my workout going to be?
You will find out.
Is there 44 in it?
Yep, minutes.
Oh shoot. Well, I'll give it my best shot.
How about 4 minutes and 44 minutes? 4 minutes and 44 seconds.
That's too short.
Okay, well, I don't know what you want me to do, because it's got to be 44.
I will make it happen.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I can do this.
I can't believe I'm going to be 44. Jeez,
44, welcome to the club.
I don't like this.
And then I'll be 45 in a few months.
I know it.
44 is not bad. It'll hopefully it's a good year for you.
Well, I hope so. This past year was just, I don't know. I haven't reflected yet. Are you okay?
Yes.
Where'd you go? You should have seen his eyes like went to the side. Like I thought you were having a stroke for real. Like something happened. Are you okay?
I'm looking at the upside down blinds.
Our blinds are still up. They're not blinds, first of all. They're curtains. There's a difference. and they're upside down. And Jeff is yawning again.
Upside down curtains. It's because we go, and then at the end of the day, we sit down to podcast in these chairs, and I sit down, and I'm like,
These chairs are not at all comfortable. It's not like you're
it's just
sitting
me
in a recliner.
decompressing, baby. Don't take it personal.
Well, I mean, I just know that I start talking and you start yawning.
I start yawning
You're
anyway.
probably not the only one.
I start yawning anyway.
Anyway,
It's just part of it. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be all right.
it's going to be all right.
Everything's going to be all right.
Okay, so what else do we got?
Well, what else do we got?
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
We've got, it's only Tuesday.
What?
It's only Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Because Wednesday always comes after Tuesday. Your birthday.
Why are we stating all this?
And I'm trying to come up with something to talk about.
I don't know. This never happens.
This never happens.
Well, I mean, maybe we just call this the day.
Maybe we just do sorry people, this is one of our shortest podcasts ever.
Of all time.
It's
if you cut it off
about
now,
16 minutes, but it counts.
it counts. I just need Jeff to start driving better. It really was just an intervention podcast to get him to possibly start driving my car with my advertisement on it a little bit better. I'm just scrolling through Instagram, and this is stupid. Sugar-free peanut butter cups. Now, why?
Because they'd want to sell more stuff.
I understand that, but that probably tastes like straight up crap.
Yeah, I mean, it's peanut butter. If I'm going to eat something, if I want a Reese's cup,
I'm not saying I wouldn't try it. I'm not saying I wouldn't try it.
Oh, you try it.
I would try it.
You definitely try it.
What? I don't know. All these people also that I'm seeing on Instagram are getting tattoos of number 8 on them.
Number 8 and number 24.
I don't think that that's really... Here, oh, I know what I want to say. I know what I want to talk about. I want to get your... yes. We're back on.
Yeah, this podcast
We're back.
We got our second win.
I'm sorry. We fell asleep for a second. Here's what I want to know. And I know what I think about it. I don't want to be disrespectful at all to the passing of anyone. But somebody had on Instagram, I think today, or it might have even been TikTok. It was a soldier, and he was saying how, everybody's making this big deal about Kobe, in this crash and dying and his daughter and everything. And it's like they're blowing it way up. But what about all these like soldiers that have died that you don't even know about, you don't hear about, nobody makes any kind of deal about them because they're just an average person. But yet they went and they sacrificed their lives for you.
I agree. I don't agree. What it is it's true. It truly sucks. It truly sucks that we don't know those people. We've never seen those people. We have no tie to those people, so we can't have an emotional reaction to those people other than, God, it sucks. Thank you for fighting for me. But
Right.
When you spend your entire childhood and into your adult life watching 82 to 100 and some games a year and rooting for somebody to see in their face day in and day out, watching highlights, watching interviews, you know what I mean?
No, I agree with that.
So
but
people have this emotional tie to him because he's so visible to them, even though he's not a family member or someone in their life. It's like, for me, as stupid as it sounds, is Michael Jordan's a part of my life. He's a part of my childhood.
he's not a part of your life.
He will always be a part of my life.
You sounded so sick right now.
No, I'm just saying. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
if
do.
you think of me and you say these are the things, if
No,
if
you're
something
right.
happens to me and somebody says what is Jeff Runyon and what did he love?
But can you understand where when you say Michael Jordan is a part of my life, it sounds a little...
It sounds crazy.
If I
and
was
it is a
Michael
little
Jordan and
crazy.
I heard some random guy in West Virginia saying that, I would be creeped out. Just saying.
Yet my cousin hangs around with him and runs around with him, and I can't
But
meet the guy.
he
No, but I don't know. It sounds crazy, and I didn't mean it as he's a part of my life physically.
I know,
I
I'm
mean,
joking with you.
Right, but for people out there that might take it seriously, that's not what I mean. And
I mean, he does have a
for you
Michael
to
Jordan
say-
blow-up doll, but I mean, I don't know. That could be
you
weird.
know about that?
Oh, yeah, I use it.
Oh! But anyway, you see, so for me, it's like, and another thing is the media, okay?
That's where I was getting ready to go.
Right, the media plays it up. And they
Right.
show us his kid. Every other thing you see on Instagram is him and his daughter.
Right,
And
but-
his wife. And them celebrating things. They aren't, we're not scrolling through seeing the soldier and its family, or we would feel that way.
That's what I'm trying to get to. Like, it's not anybody's fault other than the media. Well, no, it's not anybody's fault that everybody's mourning this because, like you said, he's in our faces. Even if I'm not a fan of basketball, I'm not a fan of Kobe. I never was, and I'm not going to claim to be right now just because he's gone.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't dislike. I obviously don't want anything to happen to anybody. But what I'm saying is, I, for the longest time, actually did not like him because
Right.
I saw something of him at a game that I was at that really rubbed me the wrong way a long time ago. I know people change. He might have been having a bad day, but the acts that he made towards, I just didn't like it. So it always put this like spot on me about him. I never really liked it, but I don't like basketball anyway. But obviously, when I heard about this, it was sickening. I don't want, that's horrible.
Right.
But you're right. It makes you feel that type of way because for his fans, especially who like love him,
Oh God.
you know what I mean? And like you would be with Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Like it devastates them. They're sad, probably losing sleep, and it's just I understand that. But I think it's the media, like when these people go and fight for us and lose their lives and leave a family behind because they're fighting for our country. The media never tells us those stories, like you said. They never tell us the story of the wife, Mary, and his 2 daughters, and this soldier passed. Let's honor them, and let's, you know what I'm saying? Now, again...
And you know why?
Because you can't cover everybody.
No. You know why? Because it doesn't get them ratings. It doesn't bring them money. Everything's
That's
about
probably
money.
accurate.
It's not about the
But think
people.
about this, too. I think that has a lot to do with it. I think it's not as... in this, I don't mean this. I don't mean this coming from me, but I'm just saying, like you said, it's not as entertaining, so to speak.
Exactly.
Because it's an average person, not an average person to his family. It's a hero, actually. It's not an
They
average
are a
person.
hero.
Of course. But at the same time, you think about how many soldiers die probably every day for us. They can't really cover it to that extent because that's all that would be on the news. So in the media's defense, it's actually absolutely impossible to cover every soldier that loses their lives fighting for our country. So I think that's why they do it collectively on Veterans Day, right? And that's what Veterans Day is about, is honoring those who have fought for us,
Right.
who are here and past.
Yes.
So I kind of get it, but at the same time, if I had a husband, a dad, a son, a brother who died in the line of fire, so to speak, for my country, and he was just pushed under the rug, and then there's some superstar basketball player, and now everybody's getting tattoos of him. You know what I'm saying? I get that, feeling of disdain.
I do too.
Ugh.
Well,
but it's nobody's fault necessarily.
It's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault at all. It's kind of like, it's not the same thing, but it's kind of like when we talk about these guys get paid way too much, and then we got important teachers.
Don't even get me started on that.
You know what I'm saying though? But it's nobody's fault.
It is. It's the people who pay him fault. It is somebody's fault. It's not the player's fault. I would accept it too. I wouldn't say as a basketball player, oh, don't give me this multi-million-dollar pay. Could you just pay the teachers better? I'm not going to do that. I would take the money too. I'm not blaming them for taking them,
Right.
but who's offering it? That's where the problem is.
Who's offering?
Who's paying them this?
Well,
they shouldn't get paid.
The billionaire owners
They
that want the best
shouldn't
teams.
get paid. They shouldn't get paid like that.
They
There
bring
should
that
be
money
some-
in, so they get a piece of it. They get a
crazy.
small piece of it.
I just think
most
it's
of the time.
crazy. I just think don't even get me started on that.
Because of ratings and in TV contracts that are worth billions and shoe deals and
All of that's sickening.
and all that stuff. But
all of that means nothing. Means nothing. None of it. We don't need any of it.
right.
It would be nice to
Well,
be able
it's
to
nice to have.
pay our teachers and so they would actually like their jobs and maybe put forth more effort. Maybe they wouldn't, but they deserve more. I know if you put up with my kids, you deserve to get paid more than you do. Teachers of Maddie, Brooke, Kaylee, and Nate, and especially a few of them. Just saying.
Right.
Maddie,
anyway,
it's not so
I didn't mean to
difficult.
pull you down that
No, I'm
road.
just. It's an
And
okay road to go down.
Going
but
back to the thing that I got out of it. I mean, I like the conversation because the guy is right. These heroes die for us, and they should be honored. But when it comes to getting the media and the press
It's not
and the
gonna happen.
praise, it's only happening for him because he was such a polarizing figure.
Right.
Even a lesser NBA player, it would be they die.
Yeah, you're right. It's
He
because
is one of the
he's
greatest of all time.
He was an iconic basketball player.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And he
so-
died at 41. And
Ugh.
and the thing is he was doing so much. Like, I actually have watched a lot of his stuff.
I
And I
know.
did not like him as a player,
I
but
know.
man, it's like he's a different person. He was so happy and excited, and he was involved in all of these things for the youth and for women's basketball.
Right.
And for the game. He was doing these shows on ESPN and that were helping develop players.
Right.
So he was like contributing. You know what I mean? He's like
Yeah.
contributing to the community. He just did with Jamie Foxx. They just did all these, I think, theaters in the inner cities, and he contributed to that, or he was a part of making that happen. Just you see somebody just getting to the place where they're going to make a huge impact for the next 40 years,
Yeah.
and then they're gone.
I know.
And that's not even the thing that's sad. The thing that's sad is he has kids
Right.
and a wife, and I want to be able to walk my girls down the aisle,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I want them to be able
Right.
to have me walk them down, because nobody's going to make them. The next guy you marry is not going to make them laugh like I do as we're going down the aisle.
No, guarantee you that is true. Nobody's gonna make anybody. You make everybody laugh.
Do people like to laugh at me?
No, that's not true.
I'll take it.
You all should have seen. I don't mean to change up this tone that we have. It's kind of sad, but you know what Jeff did to me tonight? I fell for it. It was funny though. It was really funny. But if he would have done it to anybody else, they might have got offended. But we did put it on TikTok because it was actually really funny. So I'm standing there, and he's like, "Just do it. Go ahead. Go ahead."
I said, "Ange, do something for me."
And I said, "What?"
I said, "Bend over and touch your toes."
And I was like, "Why?"
I was like, "Just come on, do it. Just bend over and touch your toes for me."
And I said, "Okay." And so I bent over and I touched my toes.
And I said, "Spell run."
And I said, "Are you in?"
And then we just started cracking up laughing. It's goofy.
So
But-
I'm bent over, butts up in the air, and I say, "Are you in?"
Yeah. So that could
That's
be
what
a
I deal
knock on
with.
either of us.
That's what I deal with
Yeah, I can be immature, stupid.
on a daily basis. But that's okay. That's what makes you you, and that's what makes you funny. It was funny.
Thank you. It was fun.
So
It was fun to get you to bend over is what I liked about it. Anytime I can get that in the air.
Oh my gosh! See, here we go.
Hey, look, 29 years and I still like looking at you.
You have to like looking at me.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, it is.
Nah, it's
if
not
you
how it
didn't like
works.
looking at me, then I couldn't be here.
There's a ton of married people out there that don't care to be around their wife.
That's miserable.
So give me some credit.
Oh gosh, he's gritting his teeth. I give you credit, but I mean, it's. I mean, I guess I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
but
come on. So that means you got to like me, and you got it. So I'm just your husband that you have to be with and like. Is that the
No,
conversation?
of course I want to be with you, and of course I like you.
But you have to be.
We're married.
We are married. You're right.
Newsflash.
We are.
But you get where I'm coming from?
So everything you say to me is not genuine.
Yes, it is
This
genuine.
This
Oh
is
my
a
gosh.
discovery that I'm making.
It is genuine, Jeff, but I'm just forget it. I'm not going down this road.
Nice cleavage.
I don't have cleavage.
You do right now.
Because I'm leaning up against the table and I'm pushing it
It
up.
works. It works.
If I
Doing the job, bro.
go back and I lose gravity. I'm losing it with gravity.
Nah, you look amazing. You
my
busted
gosh.
in the gym. You're a hard body. Everything's. I'm a lucky guy.
Listen,
What can I say? I'm
I
a
will
lucky
say
guy.
this before we go. If you are trying to lose weight or trying to lose fat, I'm going to put this in here for you. I know you don't want to if you're overweight or have too much body fat. I know you don't want to do what I'm getting ready to tell you to do, but do it anyway. Or if you're trying to put on, if you're trying to build muscle, do it anyway.
Are you going to tell them to do a fad diet?
No, I am not. Take a picture. Take pictures right now so you can have something to compare to. Because yesterday, I've always said that, and I've always done that. But yesterday, I was so glad that I had, because we ran across the picture that Jeff took of me a couple years ago. You have your phone on, and I'm trying to talk.
Sorry, I was looking to see if my TikTok has caught fire yet.
You know what? I'm telling a story.
continue with that story.
Anyway, you showed me that picture 2 years ago. I said, I want to transform my legs. I want to build my legs up. I want to get bigger legs, and I want to build my booty up. 2 years ago. So we were running across pictures last night, and he showed me, he said, Ange, look at this. I was tiny. And then I put a picture, like, recent beside it, and I didn't realize that I actually did it. Like, all this time I'm thinking, gosh, am I doing anything? Are my legs getting bigger? Is my butt getting bigger? Like, I don't even know. Then I put those side by side, and I can see the progress. So take the pictures either way, whether you're wanting to put on muscle or whether you're wanting to lose fat or lose weight. Then put them side by side, because sometimes that's the only way you can see it, because you see yourself in the mirror every day, so you see yourself over and over again. And you might not see the change, even though people may be seeing the change on you and telling you, you know how we are. We don't always listen to what other people are saying about us. So you got to see it for yourself.
It's true.
And I saw it for myself, and I was very, very pleased. But now it's time to get rid of some of the fluff I had to put on because when you put on muscle, you put on a little bit of fluff too, usually.
Right.
Some more than others. So I got to get rid of that. But anyway.
I think you look amazing.
I appreciate that. And I appreciate that.
Thank you. That's all you have to say. That's a little better.
It's hard for me to say that. It's hard for me to not be like, oh, whatever, and roll my eyes at you.
I know. I get that a lot.
But you can't take that personal. It's just,
Well,
I would do that to the kids. I would do that to my mom. I would do that to anybody who I expect to say that to me. I'd be like, whatever.
Expect to say that to you.
Yeah. You should compliment your spouse, your kids, your mom, your dad.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, well that's what I'm trying to say.
But if you do it randomly, like if you give me a compliment randomly, I like it. It's awesome. But then I don't get compliments constantly like you do from all these people out there in the world.
Boo-hoo. Why are you always saying that?
Because you get lots of compliments. I just think you're numb to them.
No, I'm not. I'm done with you. Sit. I'm over it. We saved the podcast, though. We saved it. It's good. We were going down a road where we were like, what are we talking about? We have nothing else to talk about. Because this was a podcast that a lot of ours we don't really plan out. We just turn the microphone on, and most of the time they go well, but sometimes they go south. Like, we just get dried up.
Yeah, this one was kind of going south
got
there,
relubed,
and then we got
relubed.
Look at you being dirty. Look at you. It's rubbing off on you, but keep talking.
We were like, this session's going to end, but then I got the lube out, and we lubed it up.
Second one, and we got to the 44 minutes.
There we go. 44 minutes.
Do you have to stop at 44 minutes?
No, we can stop right now. It's fine.
I was talking about the exercise later that you're going to put me through.
We don't have to stop. We got to wear our watches, though, because I really want to see how many calories I burn in 44 minutes doing that.
All right, but we're not going to go hard for 44 minutes. There's going to be a lot of...
it'll be HIIT. It'll be high intensity interval training.
Oh, good Lord.
Fast and then slow or down, and make it fast and slow.
Definitely.
That's HIIT.
Oh, yeah. Hit it.
We should put the Tabata timer on.
Okay, we're gonna go, people. I got Ange talking. I'm gonna do this on my own. Goodbye and good night.